Hello, everyone.
Hey there.
Thank you guys so much for joining us today. We are going to be making a fabulous fall wreath, and I'm so excited about this one.
Yes, I am too. This is going to be a glitzy fall wreath, and I love glitz, so we are excited about this.
Yes, so you guys know we love glitter.
Yep.
We love bling, so we're going to add a little bit of that to our fall wreath today. So this is going to be a fun one.
Yes, it is. So when you come in, just say hello, and yeah, we'll get started.
Yeah, so my name is Amanda.
I'm Sherry.
And we are the mother-daughter designers at Grace Monroe Home, where we help you transform the ordinary home into an extraordinary home.
Yes, we do. And like I said, we have got a fun wreath today. We are glitzing it up here.
That's right. And we have some Happy Mail we're going to be giving away
Yes,
to
we do.
somebody here today. So we're really excited about that. So when you
Yes.
hop on, those of you who are watching live, just let us know in the comments. Just type the word live and let us know where you're watching us from.
Yes.
If you are watching the replay, just type replay in the comments. And again, let us know where you're watching from. We always love to see where
we do.
these little videos travel. So it's so much fun. Hey, April.
Yes, and y'all share this so that some others can come in and watch us do this glitz fall wreath.
Hey,
'Cause it's
Mary.
going to be fun. Hey,
Hey,
Mary.
guys, thank y'all so much for joining us today. So it is Saturday. We're
Yep.
going to have some fun today. So welcome, everyone. Hey, Lori. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Now, I did want to announce before we started, last night on our Flower Friday show, we had a little giveaway. So I'm going to announce the winner of that.
Yep. Drum roll.
Drum roll, please. I'll show you what we're giving away first. We have this adorable roll of gingerbread ribbon, and then we had this really cute gingerbread sign.
Yeah.
And so the lucky winner, got a little string, the lucky winner of that is Linda McLean.
Yes.
So we are just so happy for you, Linda.
Yay, Linda. So make sure to send us a message and with your address and all so that we can get that out to you.
That's right. Send us an email at info@gracemonroehome.com and we will get that out to you.
Yes, we will.
Hey, Ethel.
and we're going to do another one today.
Mm-hmm. So all weekend long, we are celebrating the opening of our Design with the Pros Club.
Yes, yay. And if you don't know what Design with the Pros Club is, that is our membership group where we teach people how to put wow into their wreaths. We have members that have never made a wreath that are just starting out, and then we've had people that have been there for years, but we teach you how to add the wow factor to your wreaths.
That's right. And so we're celebrating. We are only open to the public 3 times a year.
Yes.
So we will not be open again until sometime next year.
That's right.
So if you're interested in learning about Design with the Pros Club, you can go to our site at gracemonroehome.com. Click the button that says join the club and find out all the fun details.
That's right. And I neglected to say that we also, for those people who want to learn how to sell those wreaths, we also include that in our group. We teach you all the ins and outs on selling wreaths. We've been doing that for 13 years, over 13 years now, since 2007, online, selling all over the world, strictly online. So that's what we teach you to do.
That's right. And so we have so much fun in the group, and we would love to have you as part of it. So like I said, if you're interested in learning about it, gracemonroehome.com.
Yes.
Hey guys, thank you for joining us. I love it when we have people watching us live. It's so much fun.
It is. It is.
So I'm going to show you what we're giving away today.
Yes.
We have a very cute wreath sign. It says pumpkin kisses and harvest wishes.
Isn't that
so
sweet?
Cute. It is designed by Sarcastic Sisters.
Yes.
And it is just too cute for fall. I love that.
Love it. And
we
have something else to go with it.
Yeah, and we have a matching roll of buffalo check ribbon to go with it.
Yes, I love that this has it around the outside, so we wanted to make sure to get the ribbon to match that. Isn't that cute?
So somebody is going to be able to make a very cute fall wreath. But listen.
Exactly.
In order to win this, you have to comment below with the word glitter.
Yes, so just
comment
put glitter.
Glitter, and y'all share this video. So comment glitter, share this video, and you will be entered to win that.
That is right. And as you see, we have glitter all over our pumpkin. Isn't that cute?
Yeah, so we're going to have some fun today. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you, oh, we're getting some glitters. All right.
Yes, we are.
Great, so type the word glitter in the comments.
Yay.
So I'm going to show you what we're working with today. We have a 14-inch grapevine wreath base that we're using.
Yep.
We have, you want to show them some of the flowers?
Oh, yeah, we've got some pretty greenery that we're going to be using, and I love that. We've got some dahlias. We have got these gorgeous glittered sunflowers.
I love those
we
sunflowers.
Love glitter.
Sunflowers and glitter. Perfect
and then
combo.
some hydrangeas and some peonies and just a lot of other things, some berries. So it is going to be a glitzy fall wreath.
That's right. And then,
because you know, fall doesn't have to be boring, just all the usual colors. You can do something glitzy.
So this is going to be a crescent style wreath that we're making today. We have, you showed them the pumpkin, right?
Well, I sort of did.
Well, such a cute glitter pumpkin. And what I've done with this, it just came, the pumpkin by itself is from Hobby Lobby. I just used an old stem from a flower stem, and I just dipped a little in my glue skillet. If you don't have a glue skillet, you can just use a little glue from your glue gun. And I just poked it and kind of twisted it and pushed it into the pumpkin. Now this is just a foam kind of
styrofoam type pumpkin.
So it was easy. You know, it took a little force, but I was able to easily get it in there.
Yes.
Then I want to show you all the ribbons because I love these ribbons that
I do too. One of them especially.
So we're going to add a little leopard. We're going to have some fun.
Yeah.
We're going to take a walk on the wild side today. Add a little bit of the leopard.
That's a 4-inch.
This is a 4-inch wired ribbon. This came from D. Stevens.
Yes, we love D. Stevens.
Then we have some pretty gold ribbon.
That's D. Stevens too.
And then we have some that I love. Okay, I don't know if you can tell the detail in this, but it's actually faux fur.
Faux fur. That's hard to say together.
Faux fur. Yeah, it's not real fur, but.
And it's kind of got it's trimmed in gold, so you've got the gold throughout it. So it's just perfect for this.
Yeah, so pretty.
And just different, and that's what we wanted, something a little different.
And then we have some glitter gold.
Yep.
Because we're going to tie in the glitter with the pumpkin.
Yes.
And finally, I have a 1.5 inch. This is, it almost looks like leather, but it's just a brown 1.5 inch that we're going to be using.
Yes.
So I'm going to go ahead and start making our bow. Yes, Carolyn, I love the wild side too.
Oh, I do.
We got to make it fun.
Yes.
So what I'm going to do, I am just going to take a big long piece of wire and I'm going to cut it off. This is 26 gauge floral wire that I'm using for this. And I'm going to double it over so I've got my 2 open ends and then I have a loop on one side. And I'm going to put it right down into my bow dabra and tuck it under just like that. Okay, now I'm going to be making a whimsical bow today. And if you guys did not see, this is the Santa wreath that we made yesterday. I don't know if you can see it very well, but it's so cute. If you did not watch yesterday's video, you can go back on our YouTube page or on our Facebook page, and we have it where you can watch it there because that one was a really fun video too. And we made a little bit of a different bow for that one. So today we're going to be making a whimsical bow. So what I've actually already got my tails cut. So my first one, the 4.5 inch, is cut at 15 inches. So I'm going to put it right down in the center of the bow dabra, just like that. And I could kind of pull it up like that to make sure it's centered. If you wanted to use a measuring mat, you could do that as well. So that's the ribbon that I'm going to start with. Now I either just throw it on the floor or leave it here beside me, either way. Now this ribbon has a pretty leopard side and then it's got a plain not so pretty side. We want to make sure that we put the pretty side face down. And then we're going to make a loop. Now to measure my loops, I use my thumb to my pinky, and for me that's about a 6-inch loop. If you wanted to measure it, you definitely could do that. So we're going to twist because we want to make sure our pretty side is facing us, facing up, so we twist. Okay, and for this one, I'm going to twist again, and I'm going to make 4 loops, 2 on each side.
This is going to be a thick
bow
because we are using some thick ribbon. But
yeah, this is a really thick bow because this ribbon, you may not be able to tell in the video, but it's actually a velvet ribbon. So it in itself is really thick.
And it is just gorgeous.
And then with the fur ribbon we're going to use, it is going to be a thick bow, which makes it a little trickier, but that's okay. We're up for the challenge, right guys?
Yes, we are.
Okay, so now I'm going to put in my glitter. So I'm going to also put that right in the center, just like that. Now this tail is cut at 14 inches, so it's about 1 inch shorter than the leopard. Okay, and I want to make sure, again, that I put my pretty glitter side face down. Over here on my left-hand side, I keep about 1 inch, about 3/4 of an inch to 1 inch over here, just so that it doesn't slide and fall out. Okay, and so I make my loop again. Now these loops are going to be just a little bit shorter than the leopard, so these are about 5-inch loops. And I'm also going to make 4 of this one.
This actually came from Michael's, I believe. Yes, Michael's. And it's actually a Christmas ribbon, but as we said, you can use glitter anytime.
Alright, so I'm just going to cut that off, just like that. And now I'm going to put in my other gold, real pretty. I love the detail on that. And it's going to tie in all our pretty yellowish gold flowers we've got and our sunflower. So I'm going to put that in next. Now this one I'm only going to use 2 loops, or have 2 loops for this one. So
it's hard to tell,
yeah,
isn't it?
It's hard to tell, but
yeah.
So I've got 1 on each side for this one.
And this is pretty too because it has some glitter. You may not be able to see it, but it has little glitter all throughout it too.
Yeah, it
so it is really pretty.
It's really pretty. So guys, if you're hopping on, we are having a fun giveaway today. So just be sure to type the word glitter in the comments and share this video so that you can be entered to win. And tomorrow we're going to be announcing the winner of that. So now I get to put in my pretty fur.
Yes.
Gold and white fur. And I feel like I'm going to shed, it's going to shed a little bit. So I'm going to have glitter and fur.
Yeah, mixed in.
Yeah. So I put my pretty fur side down. And this is really thick ribbon. So just keep that in mind when you're making it. Or if you make it. So I'm going to have 4 loops of this one. Okay, so the last one I just had 2 loops, but I'm going to have 4 of this one because it's so pretty.
Yes.
Okay, and because this is such a thick bow, I make sure that every time I add something in, I kind of press down. Just because I don't want it all right at the top, because then it all might come flying out. So I keep pressing down on it, just like that. So there it is so far. And now we're going to add in our last ribbon. Now this tail, it's a 1.5-inch ribbon, wired ribbon, and the tail is 13 inches. So
I'm so sad because I love this ribbon so much. It was from Hobby Lobby and they discontinued it. I bought all that they had when I found out they were discontinuing it. And
this is the very last piece.
Last piece. And it just makes me so sad. Because that is the most beautiful ribbon, I think.
Yeah, I love that. It almost looks like a leather.
Yes, and it just goes for so much. I mean, it's perfect for fall. We have used it for we used it for Valentine's Day, using a pink and brown wreath, and it just worked perfect for that. It's just such a good ribbon, so I just hate to see it go.
All right, so this one I just made small loops. So these are about 4-inch loops, and I only did 2 of this one. So this is what it looks like in the Bowdabra. So now I'm ready to take it out. Okay, and to do that,
she's holding on to that ribbon so it doesn't come flying out.
Yeah, to do that, I just pull my 2 ends right through the loop, okay, and I wiggle. And you're gonna have to really wiggle this, okay, because that's a lot of ribbon that we've got here.
And you see she's doing all that while it's still in the Bowdabra.
Okay, so when I pull it out, I take it in my hand just like this. I kind of make a fist, and I wiggle it back and forth. Okay, and then I split open my wires, and I I made a very long wire, and I pull it around back, and I just twist maybe 5 or 6 times. I just want to make sure that all of my ribbons are in there and they're not going to come flying out.
That would be bad. And now there, with a bow this big, you may break your ribbon. Sometimes your wire. So if you break your wire, just go through and put another wire through. Just make sure you're holding on to it, because I did break it on this one. So this is what it looks like when it comes out. Now what we're going to do to make it pretty, we're going to fluff the bow. To do that, we're just going to pull one loop one way and one another, one tail one way and one another. And I just do this all the way around the bow, and I try to get the ribbons spaced out as evenly as I can. They're not going to be perfect, and that's okay, but I try to get them, you know, pretty even, because I don't want to have a ton of one ribbon on one side and a ton of another on the other side. So I try to get it kind of spaced out evenly. Happy Saturday, Mary. Thank you for joining us today. Make sure to type glitter in the comments so that you can be up to win the sign and the roll of ribbon today.
So this will take, you know, a few minutes. You just go all the way around so you get everything where you want it. And I know some of you were asking the sizes of the ribbon, and I may not have mentioned that. Sorry about that. The leopard is 4-inch. The other 3, the fur, the glitter, and the gold, are all 2.5 inch.
Yeah.
And then the brown is 1.5 inch.
Yes.
So I'm just gonna continue on, just pulling things around until I have everything where I want it.
Let me get it just spread out just right.
Yeah.
That's what's good. If you twist it really good several times, you can lay it down on the table and work with it.
Yeah, because I can be pretty
without worrying
heavy-handed
about them
sometimes.
coming out or anything like that.
And I'm kind of finicky about mine, so I really yank on it and tug on it. That's why I like for my wire to be really tight. All right, so
it's turning out beautifully.
Fun bow.
Yes.
And it is going to go perfectly with what we're doing today.
Yes, it is. Speaking of that, we will start getting that. Well, I guess you can show them putting the bow on and the pumpkin.
Yeah, I haven't put my
I've already
pumpkin.
got mine
Gosh,
on.
Glitter. I'm going to start sneezing in a minute.
I know it. I know. We've got glitter
I've got
already.
Glitter in my nose, in my mouth. That's the only thing. I love glitter, but
it goes everywhere. Yes.
All right. So now I'm going to attach it, oh goodness, to my grapevine base. Again, we're using a 14-inch base. So I'm going to do it about at the, let's see, maybe 10 o'clock?
Yes, about 10.
Yeah. On my wreath. So the upper left-hand corner. And I just twist it right around my grapevine. I know it's hard for y'all to see, but I'm just twisting. And I may go back and tighten that in a minute. Yeah, I think I will. Because this is one of those funny kind of wreaths that is not quite even.
Yes, I had one too. So you have to get it up under.
Yes, I have to get it under those big,
the pieces of
thick,
grapevine to get it good and tight.
All right, there we go. So I twist it several times. All right, so this is a nice big bow, which is what we are going for today.
Yes. And it's so pretty.
All right.
And now she's gonna put the pumpkin, and you saw that she already put the stick in.
Now, the pumpkin was just sold by itself. This glittered pumpkin is from Hobby Lobby.
Yes.
I put this stick in, and I just used an old floral stem.
Yeah, just one left over. That's why we say always, if you have a bush and you cut one off here, to save the rest of the stem, because you can use it for this kind of thing.
Yeah, especially if it's a good thick one. I love a good thick stem, and I never throw them away.
No, we do not throw those away.
Well, not usually.
Yeah.
So what I do now, I'm using a glue skillet, and this is a glue skillet made by Surebonder.
We love.
And it takes glue pellets, and it's just great.
Yes.
So we use it all the time. So I dip the end about 1.5 inches or so on the end into the glue. I get a good glob of glue. I want to make sure it stays in there good. And then I'm going to, let's see, yeah, I believe that's right. I'm going to kind of put it diagonal from the bow. So I've almost got it.
Put it right about
there. A little bit at an angle. I'm
going
to add some more glue.
Yeah, and you just got to work the stem through there to get it right where you want it.
Yeah. So I've got it at an angle facing the bow.
Yeah.
Okay, kind of slanted facing the bow. I'm going to take off this extra
here. Yeah.
So it'll lay flat.
Right.
It just is a little bit easier. You could, I guess, glue it directly to the grapevine, but we prefer to do it on stems. You can kind of bend it where you want it to go when you do that. And so right now, I want to kind of bend it so that it's, leaning towards the bow.
All right. Well, I am going to take my greenery. Now, this actually came from Walmart. I've seen it at Michael's. I've bought it from Michael's too, but it is cheaper at Walmart. And so see if yours has it, because that is where this came from. And I love this particular greenery because it does have so many different elements with it, and that's just perfect. So I love this particular one for fall. So I'm going to start by greening my wreath. Watch your foot, baby. I don't want to get it on your foot. Okay, I'm going to start by greening my wreath, and I'm just going to dip my stem just like she did in my glue skillet. And the first thing I'm going to do is make my cross by going right up into the center. And I'm going to put the first piece right there in the center, because we want to start, even doing a crescent wreath, we want to make sure that we know where the center is. I said cross, but I'm not doing a cross. I don't know why I said that. And then this piece, I'm going to aim towards Amanda, just like that. So I'm going to dip that one in and just aim it towards Amanda. And then you can just spread out these a little bit, just like that. And the next one, I'm going to come down to the bottom, and right in the center, I'm going to put this one.
And it really, she's right, it really does help that you know where the center of your design is going to be, because that's really going to help you.
Yes, it is going to help you to know that. So we're going to put this one right in the center. And then we're going to do the same thing like we did before with this one. We are just going to come right in here, and we're just going to kind of aim it. I'm going to aim it towards Amanda.
Someone was asking, is that about 2 o'clock? I think it's more about 1 o'clock, don't you? Maybe
what?
2. Where you
that yes, probably right at 1.
I think yours may be a little bit farther over than mine.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. Okay, so I've got that where I want it. So now we're just going to, you see we have started framing, which is what we're doing to start with. We're framing the outside, and that's going to help us to know where we're going to put our flowers and everything. So now we're just going to follow all the way around and just fill in with our greenery, just by going all the way around with it.
And you even want to go behind your bow.
Oh, definitely want to go behind your bow.
I see a lot of people kind of skip that area.
Yes, and it's just so important.
Yeah, always go behind your bow.
If this is the first time watching or the millionth time, just take away this. Put something on both sides of your bow, regardless of what you're doing, because it makes all the difference. It helps the bow to stand out more, and it just, it finishes your wreath. It's just not ever a good thing to see just blank there. And now these do have so many elements that you've got to kind of work them around, and so that they're not all just clumped together.
Put one inside, right?
I'm putting one inside, yes. So I'm just going to move my bow over and put one on this side, just like that.
So if you guys are new to our channel, if you're a first-time viewer, let us know in the comments. We'd love to say hi to you.
Yes.
We are so happy that you guys are on with us today. If you are new to us, I'm Amanda. This is my mom, Sherry.
Yeah.
And we're mother-daughter designers from Grace Monroe Home.
Yes, we are. And we teach people to do what we have done since 2007. Well, really longer than that, but that's how long we've been actually selling our designs. And so we teach people to make them.
This is where we're at so far. So we've got our base greenery, we've got our bow, and we've got our pumpkin.
Yep, I'm gonna turn it this way to make sure that I've got something everywhere. Make sure I've got them right.
Hey Cindy, first time viewer.
Yes, hey Cindy.
Welcome.
Welcome.
I'm so glad you're enjoying it.
Yes. Okay. So now the next thing you want to do is whatever your focal flower is, we're going to go with that. We're going to start with that. So our focal flowers for these are our sunflowers. So we are going to add these, and these stems are extra hard.
Yeah, they take
so it takes two hands for me.
Some muscle for these.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut all three of them while I'm cutting.
So we have some that we have some clippers. These are great. These are the ones that we use are by Stanley. You get them in the tool section. So you don't want to use the floral clippers. You want to use like heavy duty.
Yes, don't get
clippers.
Yes.
But we have some that we call the big dogs. And that's what we usually use.
Which are really bolt cutters.
Yeah, bolt cutters.
Yeah.
Those are our big dogs. And we usually
they're our big dogs.
Use those for the really thick stems.
Yes. Okay. So now what you see, we framed the wreath by doing our greenery. Now we're going to actually frame the bow. So we're going to put our first sunflower, because these are our focal flowers. So we're just going to kind of move our bow out of the way. And we're going to have this one right up here. And this is a thick stem, so you're going to have to really work with it.
And I realized that I cut my stem shorter than you did, so mine may be a little bit smaller, but...
Yeah, but that's okay. All right. And this one we're going to put down in the bottom. So we're just going to lift up our tails and have this one right there in the bottom, just like that. And then this one, actually, I am going to cut this one shorter because it's going to be behind the bow. So I'm just going to move that out of the way.
I love these sunflowers though.
I do too. They are so pretty.
They're so pretty.
Okay. So now we have framed our pretty bow with our gorgeous sunflowers, just like that. So now I am going to take, I've got some small flowers. I want to make sure I've got them all. Okay. Let me take the price off of this one. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to start out just placing these around, and I want this one to be aimed down just like that, because I kind of want it to look like it's just floating there. And I'm going to do the same thing to the one for the bottom.
Yeah, these the glitter ones are from Hobby Lobby, right?
Yes.
That's right, isn't it?
Yes. So I'm going to put that one there. And I'm going to take my next one and I'm going to put it right up here, straight up behind the bow. And it's kind of going in between two of my stems of greenery, so that works out well. And you see I've left my stem really long so that it helps to you to be able to put them where you want them. It helps you to have the dimension that you need in your wreaths. So I've got that one there. Now this one I'm going to bring down here up under, right up under my bow. So basically these will be opposite from each other. I've got one at the top of my bow and one at the bottom, just like that. And you want it so that it comes, I guess it's probably about an inch shorter than my greenery, maybe about an inch. Okay, and now let's see, do you,
I just have a one
you've
of
got,
these.
okay, yeah, I'm not going to use that one because all I've got left is, oh, you don't have this one?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
That's
I thought
okay,
you
I can
did.
dip
Here,
it.
use that then.
Okay.
It's not going to matter. It's going to go over here, like up under the bow. So let's put that there. And then we've got just some of the greenery that came on that bush. So I'm just going to spread that out, put one over here behind the bow like that, and then this one's going to go down here. And that, as you see, we're doing it in layers. We're layering from the outside. Now we did put our focal flowers, but we're just kind of layering from the outside in is what we've been doing. So next I want to go ahead and put my berries, because these berries are beautiful. And these were actually on one stem. They came from Michael's, and they were on one stem and they had 6, which was perfect. So it only took one stem, and I'm going to have this one right here.
Those of you who are just hopping on, welcome. We're so glad that you guys, oh, I
Yes.
found it.
Oh, you found yours. I knew I had equaled those out just like I wanted to.
I found it.
Yep. Made me start doubting myself. I'm like,
okay.
what in the world? I knew I had those. Okay, this one I'm going to put right here beside my sunflower, kind of tuck it up behind my sunflower a little bit, just like that. And this one's going to go right up at the top behind this sunflower.
And I love these because they just add a little bit of
They
variation.
do. It's just you want things that are interesting. I love that when people get our wreaths, they'll say, you know, I just keep finding different things, different elements and things, and I think that's important. Okay, now we're going to use our dahlias. And in this case, I am going to put this one right here. This one, the one that's just a little bit, we have one that's a little larger. So I'm just going to have it over here beside my sunflower, just like that. And then we've got a couple of smaller ones. I put the larger one right there. And this one's going to go right in there. Yeah. Just like that.
I think these are really pretty too.
They are beautiful. And this was actually on a bush that had some of the cream peonies and things with it, and I just thought it was so pretty.
I like the color of these.
I do too.
Pretty gold color.
Okay. So we're going to fill in with some of our pretty hydrangeas. So I'm going to tuck this one right up here behind, if I can get it in there. It's trying to fuss with me. There.
Yeah, some of these grapevine wreaths are...
Yeah, they're hard to work with sometimes, but we do have some. Let me show you this. This is a neat little thing that someone sent us that's called a Wreath Buddy, and what you do is you put it in the grapevine. If you're having trouble getting a large stem or something in, you just kind of push it through the grapevine and then guide the stem along it, and you can get it in there easier. Isn't that neat? And that was from J. Marie Designed.
Yeah, so you can find that on Etsy.
Yes, and it's just a neat little thing. Okay, let me try that again. There we go. So this one's just going to be up at the top. You already got that one in? Okay.
Yep, I got mine in already.
Now I'm going to put one here at the bottom. Just like that. And this one has got the price on it. So let me get that off. There we go. Okay, this one I'm going to put at the top of my bow, but it's kind of along the outside just a little.
So if you guys are making wreaths right now, let us know what you're working on.
Yes.
So we started making Christmas wreaths.
That's right.
And we asked you guys yesterday when we were live if you wanted us to do a fall or Christmas, and it was pretty even. So we're doing a fall today, but I think we're going to do a Christmas tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow we're going to do a Christmas.
So
yes, so make sure to check out. What time are we tomorrow?
I believe it's 7. Right?
7 tomorrow evening. So make sure to come back and find us, because we will be doing a really pretty farmhouse Christmas. And I love what we've got to go in the middle of that one. Okay, let me just turn it this way so I can see what I need to do. Okay. I am going to add my peonies now. And I'm going to add, I've got just 3 little peonies that I'm going to use, and the first one is the smaller one. I'm going to put it up here at the very top, just like that. just to fill in right there. And then the next one I'm gonna put, let me turn it this way. I forgot where I was gonna put it. Oh, okay. This one is gonna go right here beside my peony, so I'm just gonna kind of move my peony around and just bring that.
Your dahlia?
I mean dahlia.
Okay.
I said peony. Sorry, getting my flowers mixed up. And then this one is going to go on the inside of my bow, just like this. And so that's all the flowers that we're going to use in this, but we still have some more greenery that we're going to use. Did I put all three of mine? Yes, I had an extra one.
Yeah.
Did you have another one?
I have one more too. Well.
Yeah, I'm not going to use these right now because I want to do my greenery first. Oh, I forgot I had these too. I'll definitely want to use this. So, I've got this heather bush that I am going to use a couple of pieces of this one. So I'm going to put the first piece of it right behind. I'm just going to move my bow out of the way and put it in beside my berries, just like that. Now we'll have to refluff my bow. I love this. I love this bush. It is so pretty, and it just adds something extra. Now this one I'm going to put on the outside of my bow, in between my sunflower and my hydrangea, just to fill in, round it out a little more right there.
I feel like our glue's getting a little tacky.
Is it? It may be getting cool.
We may need to heat it up
Crank it up a little bit. There we go. All right, and this one is going to go right here in the bottom, under my sunflower. Right in there like that. I'm loving these colors. Okay, now I want to use some of my boxwood. I love this. It actually, we got this from Pioneer Wholesale, but I love it because it is the creamy color. It's so pretty. And all I'm doing right now is just pushing everything to the top because I do not want them spread all out. They just don't work well when you're putting them in a wreath, to have them all the way down. You know, it's better to push them towards the front. So I'm gonna put just a few pieces of this in here. We're already getting full.
Leanne asked, do you have any suggestions for purple and gold for church for Christmas as far as flowers? Oh yeah, we do that a lot.
Yes, let me grab some. Hold on just a second.
Purple and gold is great to use together at Christmas.
Now here's just
we do actually use it a lot, and we
yes,
actually
we
plan
do.
on doing a purple one.
Yes, we're going to do a purple one day soon, but these are some beautiful purple dahlias that came from Michael's, and they are gorgeous. They're in the fall section, but we will definitely be using these at Christmas. You've got some cabbage, or those cabbage roses, I guess, yes, that would work. Any kind of purple like that. You can get some beautiful purple roses even from Walmart, that are gorgeous. Anything like that. And as far as the gold, what you want to do with the gold is to bring it in your glitter stems. You'll find tons of fern that is glitter gold, or anything like that. So that's what you want to use. Now you can find some flowers in gold, but that's going to be a little more difficult. So I would do the gold mostly in my glitter stems that I use
It's
throughout.
just a little piece, but it just
But
caught
yeah,
my eye.
yeah, this is just a little piece of
glitter
gold
boxwood would go really
that
well.
fell out. But see, that's gold boxwood. It would be perfect with that, and you can find that at Michael's too. So definitely that we do that a lot, because of course that means royalty, and we know that Jesus is the king, so we do that a lot. And
so now what we're doing, we're just kind of
yep,
sprinkling.
I'm just sprinkling my boxwood anywhere that I've got a hole that, you know, I want to put something in. So you just kind of go around, and you can put it anywhere throughout, just like that. Just make sure when you add any greenery, you want to also add just a little along the outside, just so that it ties it all in together. See, I've got that piece on the outside like that.
Yeah, and you just kind of want to make sure you space it out relatively evenly, because you don't want to have it all on the bottom and
Right,
not
and none at the
put
top.
any on the top,
Exactly. That would not be good. This particular one I cannot get to, there we go, to push forward. Sometimes you can't get them to go forward enough, but there we go. Okay.
I actually do think that purple is going to be really popular this season too.
Yes.
And then I've seen like almost a burgundy wine color in gold. I think it's going to be really popular this year too.
That's going to be beautiful. And of course, navy and gold. Did you already say that?
I didn't say navy,
Yeah.
Joe, but that one too.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to turn it this way really quickly, just to see if I've got my bow fluffed. I love this fur. This is so pretty.
I glued myself to the...
Oh, did you? Are you okay?
Well, I glued my wreath to the table.
Oh, I thought
I'm
you
okay.
meant yourself. I'm like, oh.
Not literally myself. I meant
Yeah.
my wreath, but yeah.
Well, I can't say that I would be surprised if you glued yourself.
I'm pretty wild with
She
glue.
gets wild with that glue.
Yeah, I'm pretty wild with glue.
Okay.
I'll admit it.
Yep. And bless her heart, she cannot use a glue gun. Just gonna tell you, without burning herself, can you? She is
that was
gonna,
supposed to be a...
That was supposed to be a secret?
Yeah.
Oops. Well, I just know.
No,
That's
I
why
use
we
my glue
love-
skillet.
Yeah, we love our glue skillet.
Because I do. I burn myself
Yeah.
quite often.
Of course, I do too. I can't say too much about that.
So I feel like this glue skillet was made for me.
Yes, it was, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And we have been using our Surebonder glue skillets for a lot of years.
Yep,
Lots
and they had
and
me
lots.
in mind when they made
Yes,
it.
yes.
They just didn't know it.
Did not know it, but it's true. Put that in there. Okay. About to get it full, I think. And that is something I want to stress too, that, you know, we do have it, it's really full. You don't have to fill up something with just flowers. Use your greenery. It makes all the difference. Your you know, the different elements, because that's what builds it up. It gives it the dimension that you're looking for, that makes it different from a lot of wreaths. And It gives the customer or the people that are looking at it, if you're selling it, more to see in it, which gives it more interest. So you definitely want to use your greenery equally with your flowers, and sometimes I even use it more than my flowers. I think it just gives it so much, it's just so important. A lot of times I will pick out the greenery before I pick out the flowers, because I do think it's that important.
And when we think about wreath making, we really think about it as an art.
It is an art.
I know we call it a craft, and of course we love crafting, but we really try to think of it and go into these designs as if we were creating a piece of art for somebody.
Yes.
Something that they can really cherish.
That's exactly right. I've got one more. You know what? I'm going to use one more of my heather to put, because I have one spot.
Yeah, I have a couple spots, and I'm just kind of filling in with little flowers. I added an extra peony because I had a hole that I didn't like.
Yeah, I'm going to add a piece of my heather right there, just to fill in that hole. But I have about got it. And now our wreaths are full, but you don't, you can keep space in between things. You don't have to, have them all right next to each other. That's what the greenery helps with, is to kind of space things along. So it really helps it a lot. But there we go. And now, before we get completely finished, make sure, if you have not entered to win the sign and the ribbon, you want to show it one more time, Amanda?
Sure. So we're giving away the Pumpkin Kisses and Harvest Wishes sign from Sarcastic Sisters.
Right.
And then we've got some matching buffalo check ribbon,
which is so pretty.
A roll of that to go with it, and all you have to do to enter is comment below with the word glitter.
That's right. And also, as we said earlier, our Design with the Pros Club is open. It's only open until Monday night at 11:59. So we would love to have you come join us. I was going to read something that one of our members said. Diane said, "I love the positive family style connection and communication. I'm inspired by each design you create, even if it's not always in my exact taste. I will be able to take some new insights and ideas away from the trainings and tutorials. I love being a member of this group." So I just wanted to let you know that that was something one of our members said, and we would just love to have you come join us.
Definitely. So if you guys are interested in learning about Design with the Pros Club, I'm going to put the link in the comments, and it's in the description of the video. You guys can go take a look at that, check it out. If it's something that you're interested in, if you are ready to take your wreath making to the next level, we would love to have you in the club.
That's right.
We teach pre-recorded tutorials. We have live tutorials every month. We have wreath critiques where you can enter your wreaths, and we will just give you positive feedback on ways that you can take your wreath to the next level.
Yes, and let me say real quick about that. We actually pull the wreath up. We, point and show you, so we're very clear on things that will help you with that wreath. And our members have loved that. I love it. Amanda loves it. That's one of our favorite things that we do. So, okay, go ahead. Sorry.
So we have that. We also give you every single month a business tutorial. So either a way that you can market your wreaths, or a way that you can grow your social media, your Facebook, your Instagram, whatever it is for that particular month, Pinterest, ways that you can reach new audiences, ways that you can improve your descriptions when you're listing on Etsy or on your website, all kinds of things that we teach you. You have access to over 75 of our past tutorials both wreath making and business tutorials.
Yeah.
And we also have live Q&As there where you can just pick our brains, ask us anything you want, and we'll give you, personal attention and just talk to you and really just help you grow. Because that's what we're there for. We've been making and selling designer wreaths since 2007. We started on eBay, sold on Etsy, then went to our own website. And, we've seen the ups and downs of the industry.
Yes.
We've been there when there was nobody making wreaths, and then we've been there when, it seemed like everybody was making wreaths.
That's right.
So we've learned how to navigate those waters.
Yes, and how to stand out from all of the others. So,
and we just want to help you just take your level of wreath making wherever you're at. We've got people in the group who have never made a wreath, and then we've got people who have been a floral designer for 30 years.
Right.
We want to take you where you're at right in this moment and take you to the next level.
That's right. And if you have no interest in selling wreaths, you just want to learn how to make them for yourself, we're there to help you learn that.
Definitely.
Or whatever you want. That is what we are there to help you do, and help you achieve the goals that you set for yourself.
That's right. And more than anything, really, we're there to have fun. We're there to be a positive, environment for you. We're drama free.
Drama-free.
We don't do negativity in our group.
No.
We're very, very focused on just growing and having a positive atmosphere, and it's a family environment. And you can be as active in the group as you like, or you can just sit back and never say a word.
That's right, and we have people that
fine.
do that, and that's fine. It's whatever works for you.
That's right.
And we are both very positive people. We feel like that God has put us here to help others, and that's what we love doing. We feel blessed to have the people that we have in our group. We are so blessed by them, and we would be blessed to have you join us as well.
That is right. And so I know some of you, let's see, I'll try to see if we have any questions here.
Yes.
Let's see, I know some of you were asking about the winner of yesterday's little Happy Mail giveaway, which was the gingerbread sign and the ribbon. And that winner is Linda McLean. So Linda McLean.
So Linda, if you are on here or you're watching the replay, make sure to send us your address so that we can get that in the mail to you, and you just need to send it to info@gracemonroehome.com, and that's our email, and we will get that right out to you.
And if you will watch tomorrow at 7:00 p.m. Central Standard Time, we'll be live making a Christmas wreath.
Yes, we will.
And then
I'm
we'll
excited
announce,
about that.
Oh, I am too. I'm really excited about this one for tomorrow.
Should I show the picture? No, we get a surprise.
No, y'all got to come back.
Yeah, that's true. You got to come back to see what we're going to use.
Y'all got to come back to see.
Yeah, because it is going to be fun. I'm looking forward to that one.
But we will announce the winner of this tomorrow. And we'll have more goodies.
Yes, we're going to give something else away tomorrow.
We're just going to have fun. For the next few days, we're just going to have some fun.
Yes, we are.
All right, guys. Well, we thank you so much for joining us. I hope that you go and have just a blessed and wonderful Saturday.
Yes. Go do something with your family or your friends and have fun.
Yeah. And so if you're interested in joining us in Design with the Pros Club, you can go to our website at gracemonroehome.com. Click the button that says join the club and get all the info and sign up, and we will just make you part of our family.
That's right. We'd love to have you.
Yep. And while you're there, you can check out our blog because we have tons of DIY tutorials, recipes, crafts, all kinds of fun stuff. Just lots to keep you busy.
Lots. You will be busy. That's right.
All right, guys. Well, we thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you tomorrow.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.